we were talking about 7 habits of highly effective people. So we got it. First was be proactive. Second one, begin with change in your mind. Third was put first thing first. So these 3 made you victory over self. It's a personal victory. Now it was the fourth one was think win-win. That was very important, because when you go in a group, when you work in a group, in a team, you have to think in a win-win way. Now let us talk about the fifth one. Fifth one is very important in your relations. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. It's a very natural that people used to say, oh, he doesn't understand me. She doesn't understand me. It's a very natural, especially between a spouse. After marriage, it's a very natural thing. Or in any relationship, we start thinking that, okay, he's not listening. But just think, are you listening? So first, you start doing what you want. You are not listening, and you think that people should listen to you. Huh? That is why in here, the rule is made. When somebody is speaking, you have to listen. That's all. No murmuring that side. So that if you come, I will also listen there. This is the rule. So, to have a good relationship in life, we have to understand other persons first. You have to understand in their perspective. Then they will be able to understand you in your perspective. No? So it's a very important and very good rule. Just try to use it in your life, and I'm sure it will improve your relationship. So fifth was seek first to understand, then to be understood. Right. Now let us see the sixth one. Sixth habit says synergize. Synergize is, it's a teamwork. Like 1 plus 1 is? 1 plus 1 is? 2. Yes, 2 or 3. No, it can be 4. No, you are doing a work in 1 hour. He is doing a work in 1 hour or 2 hours. But when they come together, they can make in very less hour. So that is why we need team. So here that rule says synergize. Because 1 plus 1 is not 2. It is more than 2 always. When we put our energy in a group, it becomes bigger. So the sixth habit is synergize. If you want to work in a team, if you want to work in a group, synergize yourself. Well, so we'll keep on talking about these 7 habits, and now it's time for the third session, that is 7th habit. So 3 habits made you personal victory. Okay? You won yourself. And the other 3 made you to win others. Public victory. Right? Now this 7th habit is, it's a very important habit which many of us miss this in our life. Let us see what is that. It's the sharpen the saw. Like you have an axe, you are going to forest to cut the wood. So you are cutting, in one day you are cutting 2 trees, suppose. Next day, again 2 trees. Next day, again 2 trees, or maybe 3 trees. But after 1 month, what will happen? Because it will start decreasing, because you are not sharpening your axe. You have to sharpen your axe. So sharpening your axe is a very important habit that we have to inculcate in our life. So what is that? Sharpen the saw in what we can do in our life. We have divided it into 4 parts: physical, mental, emotional and spiritual. So physical is your body. So what we can do to sharpen your body? Just have a walk, do yoga, do some exercise, eat good food. No, it's a physical thing. And mental? Mental is read good books, listen to good music, listen to good speeches. Then social and emotional. Social is meet friends, make new friends, be a sociable person. Try to meet at least one new relatives or one old relatives every week or every month. So you have to plan in that to sharpen it. Then spiritual, whatever your religion is there, just put some time towards that religion. Putting your time towards God, going to temples, going to churches, or helping poor, helping people, right? So these are the 4 dimensions you can just understand. So it's your body, brain, heart and soul. So physical is your exercise, eating healthy, sleep well, relax, right? Then mental is read, educate, write, learn new skills. Like we are learning public speaking, you are learning. Then your emotional dimension is build relationship, give service, laugh. Because we just forget laughing in our life. No? So if you don't find place or find any situation to laugh, just go in your room, lock it and laugh at least weekly. No? Well, now it's a spiritual dimension is meditate, keep a journal, pray, take in quality media. So these are the things by which you can sharpen your axe to make your life better and effective and successful. So let us summarize it. This is your total 7 habits in 1 page. So what we are learning? We were learning we were dependent. If you don't know these things, you are dependent on your event. You are dependent on somebody else. But if you learn these habits, you have that private victory, your personal victory. So first is, what was the first habit? Be proactive. Second, third, put first things, right? So these 3 give you personal victory. Now the other 3 is giving you public victory. So public victory is think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, and synergize. And after this, the whole 6 habits, we have a very important habit that is sharpen the saw. You have to keep on sharpening your skills in your life. So I think this is useful. This will be helpful in your life. Is it okay? Yes. Is it helpful? Yes. So I'll keep on talking little by little in every meeting so that we can learn something. If you go from here, you will say to yourself that yes, I learned today something. This 1 hour. It was a very effective time.